Hi, Michelle.
Hello, Tunsong. So Han is just rejoining. So let me just give Han a moment to
Yeah.
connect. Yes.
Hello again, Michelle.
Yes.
Welcome.
Hello, Han. Okay, welcome. So Han, before we got disconnected, Han was making the point that she would prefer to have a job that pays a lot of money rather than a job that she really loves. Right, Han?
Right.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Some of us find that a little bit difficult, because if we're not comfortable in our jobs, it can be very stressful, even though we're earning a lot of money.
Yeah.
So most of us want to feel comfortable in our jobs.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's okay. So we were looking at the different reasons before starting a side hustle. So one of them was to choose something that you enjoy, right? So choose a side hustle that you enjoy. So choose a side hustle uh, that you love. Well, we all know Tunsong, he loves his coffee shop because he has been talking about it to everyone. So choose a side hustle that you love. Choose something that is legitimate, that is legal, or I use the word legitimate. Choose something that doesn't reflect. So choose something uh, that does not reflect negatively
Yes.
on your full-time job, okay?
Uh, choose yeah. Choose the answer to on your full-time job. So Michelle, in your opinion, if you work second job, but it doesn't bring you income, so there is called side hustle.
So if you work a second job and it doesn't bring you
Yes,
income, do you still call
yeah,
it?
side
Mm,
hustle.
so why doesn't it bring you any income? It's a job. Why aren't you earning? Is it something that you are volunteering, which would be different? So are you volunteering
Mm-mm.
or is it actually a second job? Which one?
But
Because they
like
Yeah.
they're two
yes,
different things.
yes. You do uh, you do what you love, but that work not bring you income. So it doesn't count side hustle.
And my question
Yeah.
is, why aren't you getting an income? Why aren't you getting paid?
Hmm.
Is it a voluntary type of activity
Yeah,
that you're doing?
yeah,
Are
yeah,
you are you like just volunteering to help your family? Are you volunteering to help your friend? Because then that's different. You normally, when you are volunteering, you don't normally get paid because you are
yeah,
volunteering.
yeah.
You are giving your services freely because you want to, you enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Like,
Now I
yeah.
understand. Now I
So
Yeah.
understand
so there are
the
two different things. So
yeah.
volunteering and actually having a side hustle, two different things.
Yeah.
Do you understand now?
Yes, yes, understand.
Okay. Are you okay, Han?
Yes, I'm okay.
All right.
Volunteer. Work volunteer like you work in like you work something in a theater, in a pagoda. You don't have
sorry?
When you work volunteer don't have income, like you work in a pagoda.
You work in a
volunteer.
Theater.
You work in a, I didn't hear the word.
Like,
so you volunteer, guys. So for example, your church is
The church.
a pagoda. What is a pagoda? Is a pagoda a restaurant?
Yes.
Okay.
Pagoda restaurant.
Okay. Well, why would you volunteer to work in a restaurant? So you volunteer to work in a restaurant if it's maybe your family owns the restaurant. So is it that your family owns the restaurant and you are helping them? Is that the case, guys?
Yeah.
Does your family own the restaurant?
My family doesn't have a restaurant.
Sorry, Han, I didn't hear you, Han.
Yeah.
Han, does your family own the restaurant?
No. My family doesn't have a restaurant.
Okay. So,
Yes.
okay. So let me go over it again. So normally, guys, when you are volunteering, you don't normally get paid because you are what we call volunteering, meaning you are giving your services freely. Okay, so volunteer.
Yeah.
So volunteer, it's the noun. So we talk about a volunteer. It can be either a noun or it can either be a verb. Okay? And when we volunteer, we do something. So we do something without being paid. We do something freely without being paid. So let me give you an example. So for example, there was a tsunami, there was flooding, and many people, their homes got damaged. So you volunteer to help them clean up. So after the hurricane, after the tsunami, you volunteer to help them clean up their homes. So you go and you help to get rid of some of the water, you help them to get rid of some of the dirt that destroyed their homes. So you do that, but you don't expect to get paid because you are just helping them. You are just assisting them. You are volunteering. Okay?
Yeah.
So that is not a job. You are helping them because you want to help them. You feel you feel sorry for what has happened and you genuinely want to help these people. You genuinely want to help them because you are concerned. So that is what it means to volunteer to do something. So normally when you volunteer, you don't usually get paid.
Mm.
Yeah.
And yes, and Michelle, you talk about volunteer. You talk about volunteer in a church. So what do they do in the church? Volunteer in a church.
Volunteer as a judge. Ah, you mean jury duty. Jury duty is jury duty. So jury duty, it's when you are selected, when you are asked to participate, you are asked to volunteer. And this is a very good point, Tunsong. Thanks for bringing it up. So this is also an example of volunteering. You don't get paid. What they sometimes do, they give you a small amount of money to assist towards maybe your gas. So you have to drive to the courthouse, you have to take the bus. So they reimburse you the money that you would spend to travel to get there. So it's not an actual payment for the work you are doing. They just sort of reimburse you because you have to spend your own money to get there. You had to take a taxi, you had to take an Uber, you had to take the trains. So they give you back the money that you spent on traveling to get there. So they are not actually paying you for the services you are doing. They are just giving you back a portion of money because you spent money to take an Uber, you spent money to take the train. So they give you back your traveling money, which that is something that is also different. They are not paying you for being a judge. So you are volunteering your time, participating. Yeah. So you are volunteering your time, you are participating in the exercise, but you're not getting paid for the work that you are actually doing. They just give you back a fraction, they give you back a part of what you have spent. So, like I said, you took the taxi, you took the Uber to get there, or you took the train. They normally will give you back some monies based on your traveling expenses. So if you participated for the entire week and you spent $50 taking the Uber, taking the train, at the end of the exercise, they will give you back the $50 that you spent. That is all the money that you will get back. You won't be getting back anymore. So they will just give you a small amount of money that will help you based on your transportation costs.
So you mean you volunteer your time for driver, for some driver you like you take you take a taxi, you take a Uber, and you use your money pay for drivers, and when you get back the judge they will return you your money. That's right.
Yes. So after the exercise, after you have participated in the jury duty, at the end of it, they reimburse you what you have spent in terms of traveling costs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the first time I hear about that volunteering.
Yes. They call it jury duty. So you can look it up. They call it jury duty, and it's very popular in many countries. I think it's popular in my country because I have participated in this exercise before. So and like I said, you don't get paid for the work you actually do. You get reimbursed based on your traveling costs. So it's not actually payment for the job that you've done. It's just a reimbursement of the fees that you would have spent to get there. Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions, Han, before I wrap up? Do you have any questions?
Have you ever go volunteer?
Sorry?
Have you ever go volunteer?
Have I ever volunteered to do something?
Be a
Yeah.
All the
Volunteer
time.
to do something.
All the time. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Good. That's good.
Yes. Well, sometimes it's not always about the money. Sometimes you do things because you genuinely want to help someone. It's not always going to be about getting money in exchange for doing something. Sometimes you genuinely want to help someone who needs the help. And there are many people who, they need help. And it's good when we can help someone who needs the help. So it's not always about getting money for doing something. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Well, it was just us tonight, but I think that we had a very productive session. I hope that you were able to learn, some new vocabulary. And like I said, I will introduce us to more audios because it's good exercise. And remember, guys, when you are listening to an audio, remember to take notes, to write down the things that you do not understand. Because the truth is, it's going to be difficult to remember everything you've heard. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you very much. You did
Thank
great.
you, Michelle.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
See
Michelle.
you next week,
Thank you.
Tuesday night.
Have a nice day.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care,
Yeah,
guys.
thank
Have a
you.
good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.